welcome to 84. In this session we are going to see about one of the set statement used to display information about IO statistics based on disk activity generated by TSQL statements. So that statement is set statistics IO used to display information regarding the amount of disk activity generated by TSQL statements, and its syntax is set statistics IO on or off. If we enable by on, it displays information about number of scan counts occur and this query generated by these TSQL statements, and number of pages reads on logical or disk, and number of text in text columns reads its pages from logical or disk activity. Whether it's disabled, it should not display the information regarding this. Let us check with the simplest example for this. So just create the table person and input from advanced works person data for 10 times. So now the records are, so the record count is 1,99,000. So here just going to fetch the particular person ID 25632, where person ID is equal to 25632. So it returned the data where the person ID is 25632. So here there are no messages except one rows affected. Now here going to enable the set statistics IO on. See, just enable and execute with the same fetch statements, and it returns it the messages for table person. Number of scan count is 0. This is based on the primary key column and fetched for the only one value. It returns 0. So scan count is 0 based on duplication values, because it's a unique clustered index, because we had created with a primary key. So the scan count is 0 and logical reads is 3. This means number of pages reads from logical data cache. So the physical reads, number of reads from disk. So and this is the read ahead reads, means fetch it from the disk and place it to the logical reads for this query. And LOB logical reads means the text, in text, image pages reads from data cache, and LOB physical reads means text, in text, image pages reads from disk for this query. And LOB read ahead reads means it's a read ahead mechanism, fetches from the disk and placed it in the data cache. So this is the statistics information based on the disk activity. So it means a number of scan count is 0. Scan count is based on the unique clustered indexes. So there is no duplication values. So it's just count is a 0. Now we check with this statement, person ID less than or is equal to 25632. So now check with this table person, scan count is 1, because here may be the two duplication values. So this is for only one value and this is for some values. So scan count is 1 and logical reads 155, physical reads there is no physical reads, and read ahead reads LOB logical reads 29480 for the name, because we created with a text field name, and LOB physical reads LOB read aheads. So this is one type, and here we fetch it with the particular columns except name. Here there is no LOB reads, because we didn't fetch the name column. So scan count is 1 and logical reads 155. Now physical reads, read-ahead reads, LOV logical reads, LOV physical reads. So with this we fetch the name, it updates the LOV logical reads. So LOV fields based on text, en text and image columns. So and one is we particularly fetched the two IDs. So we have to check the scan count. So if we list out the two IDs, now we checked with this, it returns the data and scan count is 2 based on the number of IDs here mentioned. Now we fetch with 2, 5, 6, 3, 4. Now the scan count is 3 and logical reads 9 and fetch the information on data cache and physical disk. So this is the statement used to display information about pages on disk and data cache. We can enable or disable by this syntax, and there is no statistics information, and by enabling this we can get the relevant data. So this is used to display information about the pages on data cache or disk, and it will return the scan count also. So this topic will be very useful to you. If you like this session, please like and subscribe. Thank you, friends.